Hello, friends. I feel like it has been a month of Sundays since I have gone live. We went on vacation, the kids got out of school. I did a lot of volunteering the last week of school, and man, I just have not been around much, so I apologize. But I wanted to tell you all, I posted a link a few days ago talking about my friend Casey Hope. She does hand lettering, and she is a Bible-loving, spiritual-filled woman that I'm so inspired by. And I've had so many of you ask me to teach hand lettering, and I have a tremor that most of you know, and I shake really bad. And so for me, it's hard for me to teach. But Casey has the program that is it's phenomenal. And even I can do it. But let me just show you what I did this weekend. So yesterday, while we got back from vacation and we were all like exhausted, I have to keep my hands busy or else I can't function. I don't know. I'm either awake and busy or I'm asleep. Like that tends to be how I am. So yesterday I sat down and I took Casey's boot camp last year, and it was awesome, but I did not have the time to dedicate to it. And so I had all my materials, and I really wanted to show y'all how she teaches. And so I thought, well, let me just do some of it so that then I can come and I can show you today. So I got a notebook and I just started practicing, which is what she is a big advocate of. I just started practicing, and it's not all perfect, but I was just working. I was just keeping my hands busy and working. And let me show you the resources that she provides. And then I'm going to show you the tools that you need to be able to do it. And you're going to probably laugh when you figure out how easy it is and what you need. So I have this notebook where I stored all of my all of the course kind of stuff that she gave us for the boot camp last year. So she taught two different fonts. She taught one which she calls Loopty, and she taught another which is a serif. And let me just show you. I'm going to pull these pages out so I can show you what they look like. Come on, Kara, come on. Okay, so these, if you can see, were all pages helping you learn Loopty. And she has the whole alphabet in uppercase in here. Good morning! Then she breaks it down line by line. Well, you can see I've been practicing, but I haven't been practicing on this paper. So let me show you what I do and what she's a big advocate of. Because the paper, hello Beverly, hello Deidre. So the paper that you use is a really big deal when it comes to lettering. It needs to be smooth, or otherwise your pen doesn't glide nicely. And that's it. So I use tracing paper, and hello Julie, I would put this paper back in. I would set my tracing paper directly on top of my Loopty practice sheets, and I would trace over it. And hey Vicki, it's your first time, welcome. So I'm talking about my friend Casey, who has this hand lettering group that she's opened up right now for 2 more days, and she's going to teach us to hand letter this summer. And I took her boot camp last year and I loved it, but I didn't have time to like really dive deep. And so I'm going to go back through it again. And I'm just so excited because I have to keep my hands busy. And this to me is like the perfect way, like something that you're improving on, something you've always wanted to do. Perfect way to keep your hands busy while you're watching TV. So I put my tracing paper over because my tracing paper is smooth and it's so easy to write on. And guys, it just comes in an art booklet like this. Like you can order it on Amazon. Walmart probably has it in the crafting section. I haven't looked, but I did order mine from Amazon. So you can reuse these sheets over and over and over again, or you can print them over and over and over again and just letter right here. So she taught us the Loop-D, which is probably the most popular, but what's really fun is to combine the Loop-D with the serif. So let me show you the serif. So this is her serif font, the uppercase, and then she has a lowercase, but I don't think I have the sheet. So she did the exact same thing with the lowercase, with the serif. She did the lines so you could practice, same thing. I put my tracing paper over. But what I want to tell you is I love her style, but some of my letters I wanted to look different. So let me just show you what I did yesterday. I am a big Photoshop guru. Like, I love playing with fonts and designing and all of that, and that's where I design all of my door hanger templates. So I use a lot of fonts. Well, this font, let me show you, is one of my favorites. Ballerina, I think it's called. So what I did yesterday was I not only practiced the font that she showed, but I also practiced this one because it's way different. So what I did was I put my tracing paper over my A, I traced my A, and then I moved my tracing paper and I replicated it over and over and over and over and over again. Did the same thing for the B. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning, Peggy. Good morning, Megan. Good morning, all of you beautiful ladies. So you can do this with any font. And I would be happy, anyone who signs up using my link and as me as a referral, I would be happy to send you a copy of these other fonts that I've put on pages, like this one, which is super fun. It's called Ballerina, and there's upper and lowercase on the same page. So that if you don't just want to practice the fonts that she's showing you, you can practice other ones too. So if you sign up, let me know. Oh, this one's one of my favorites. If you sign up, let me know, and I'll send this to you. Look at this, Athena of the Ocean. And I'll even show you, I can create a group message, and I can tell you how you can find other fonts to do this with. Oh, Rebecca's in the Whatever Letter Club, and she loves it. Okay, let me tell you what else. All right, so I did all this yesterday. I wanted to find... I practiced and I practiced and I practiced. I practiced with pencil, if you can see. I practiced with marker, if you can see. All right, guys, my trimmer is pretty bad this morning. But look, like, I did those myself. Now, obviously this one, I had some transition issues, but I did them. Like, that was, to me, that was huge. Like, being able to sit down and do it. And what I found was... she gives you all kinds of tips, but the biggest thing for me is transitions. So after I practiced all my letters, I'm like, okay, I want to put a word together, but I couldn't transition from one letter to another with all the Loop-Ds. So ladies, I grabbed a pencil. And I don't know if you can see. Nope, you really can't. But, so what I did was I grabbed a pencil and I wrote out the word, and then I hooked them together, like my transitions, so that they looked pretty. Then I took, this is what's so stinking awesome. Guys, nothing fancy. Crayola markers. Yep, that's what I used. I used Crayola markers. Crayola markers. For me, because I'm shaky, it's easier for me to use the thinner marker, trace over everything that I've done, like trace over all this, and then go back and thicken my downstrokes, which is something that Casey teaches. But what's really cool is plain old Crayola markers, the big ones that are the broad line. You can use the tip for your fine line, and you can turn it on the side and use the thick side to do your downstrokes. So either way, like, supplies are, seriously, you don't need fancy stuff. You need some tracing paper. Good morning, Helena. Good morning, Michelle. You need some tracing paper. You need some markers. And she gives you everything else. I mean, she really does. There are other supplies that she'll have you purchase if you want to do certain things. But honestly, Helena, I know everything is like a mirror, and there's a way to fix that. And I was trying to do it before I started. Let me see if I can figure it out now. Hold on. Oh, is this it? Ah, I did it. Okay. I have a little bit of energy this morning. Can y'all tell? Just a little bit. My kids are home. It's the first day of summer, and if you follow Creative Business Builders, which is a coaching group program that my business partner Christy and I do to help other women learn to do business. I posted this morning what my house looks like with my kids home for the first day of summer. Yeah, no makeup. I went live. It was very vulnerable. So if you don't follow us there, you should, because it's a lot of fun, and Christy is awesome. So I got it turned around. So I'm going to go over one more time what Casey gives you so that you can feel excited and empowered to be able to do her lettering boot camp. Because honestly, being able to hand letter with a trimmer has been amazing. And it's something I never thought I would be able to do, but she just breaks it down step by step. And she is so encouraging. And guys, I want to tell you, like, everything is biblically based. And she just fills you up with scripture. And some of the printables that she sent, so she sends Happy Mail every month. So it's $30 a month, but she sends you a package in the mail every month, aside from the videos and all of the other stuff. And she's got some really awesome, what do you call them, guest teachers lined up for this summer. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But so she sends you a little letter, and then she sends you some traceables that you can use your markers or whatever. Like, she sends you different stuff like this on nice paper. She usually sends you a pretty print, something that you could frame. You could use, okay, so I love binders. You could use to put on the front of your binder. I think I actually have some of her prints on some of my binders from different courses that I've taken. So she sends you all of that every month. You get some kind of Happy Mail. There's usually, I don't know, like the first month I think she sent a pen, and she sent, oh gosh, I don't have it, a paintbrush. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell y'all. You know what else she does? She teaches watercolor. Watercolor is something that I always thought it just looked too hard. But you know what she uses? She doesn't use anything fancy. Let me find them. She uses plain old, and these are, this is just a set I ordered on Amazon. Plain old watercolors. So like, you could use the Crayola watercolors from Walmart. Going along with our Crayola. The other group I just mentioned, Julie, Creative Business Builders. We have a Facebook page, and we're also on Instagram. You can find us there. But yes, that's the other group. And I don't know, I tend to post a lot on there. So yes. So anyway, she teaches you how to watercolor. And like, ladies, like, it is so easy. And she just breaks it down step by step. And I wish I had some of the projects sitting in front of me, but I just don't. I came on to show y'all my notebook and how I practice. So I'll show y'all one more time before I go this morning. She even has a process she gives you on how to practice. But she gives you these with lines, and I cover them with tracing paper, and I trace, and I practice. Then she gives you, that was my Loop-D font. Oh, I gotta put that back. And then this, she gives you. Robin, welcome. I am talking about Casey Hope's Whatever Letter. She has a Whatever Letter group where she teaches hand lettering and watercolors and scripture and all kinds of stuff. And I'll put the link, I'll put it in the comments, and I'll also put it at the top after I am done going live. But she sends you all of these things that you can trace and practice. And she also sends things like this, so you can practice. And she teaches different techniques. So like if you're doing a letter and you want it to be like an ombre effect, she teaches you how to do that. She teaches you how to shade and shadow and all kinds of really cool stuff. So it's not just the basics, but she does, in your first month, you get access to her lettering boot camp, which is like kickstarts your lettering journey. But I wanted to show you, so we were talking about, she teaches loop-de and serif, and I want to show you what combining that does. Oh, this way. How cute is that? You see how important it is to be able to combine the fonts so that you can just add some character. So anyway, I did a lot of practicing this weekend. I'll show y'all one more time. This was free-handed, and I started with a pencil after I had practiced my letters, and then I used Crayola markers to finish them off. So Casey teaches you everything you need to know, and Julie just joined. Yes, I'm so excited. Someone else joined, but I'm not sure who it is. It doesn't show me. It just shows me that one of you beautiful ladies joined. So I'd love to know if you joined. And I also, anyone who joins using my link as a referral, because it's really important that Casey knows how much I love her and how much I want to send people to her, because it seriously, like, it's such a confidence booster. Let me just show you. I also love me some Photoshop, and so I took some other fonts that I love and wanted to be able to letter. And if you join using my link, all you have to do is send me an email and let me know at Kinsley's Closet, both K's, at gmail.com, and I will send you a PDF download where you can have these too. And you can use this, you can use the same technique. You can cover up and you can trace. Like I could do my A and then I could trace all the way across. But anyway, so these are some of my favorite other hand lettering fonts that I like to practice with. So you don't just have to practice with the one that you know, Casey does. That's where I started. But you can also get really you can experiment with it. How fun is this font? You're welcome, Julie. You're welcome. Anything I can do to help. I love y'all so much. Y'all are so awesome. And I have a prayer request. I'm kind of shaky this morning. I just submitted an outline for a grant proposal, which would do really amazing things for my business, and it would give me the opportunity to do a lot more for y'all. So prayers, that's going to be a super scary. I sent the outline out, and then I get to pitch to a board, and I'm super scared. So any prayers, I'd appreciate it. And if you have not already joined us for the virtual paint party, I just wanted to show you. This month we're doing the sunflower, but the time's passed to be able to sign up for that. But guys, look what we're doing in July. You have until June the 18th to sign up to paint this in July with me. So you can even hand letter on this. Like we could say, don't be a prick. Probably not very nice. Or give me a hug, you know, on a cactus. So anyway, thank y'all so much for joining me this morning. It means so much to me that y'all are here. And Casey's group is open for 2 more days, and I would love to see you empowered and learn a new skill this summer. And I hope you can join because she is phenomenal. And she did say, which I haven't talked to her about it. The price is $30 a month, but that gives you the online access as well as the package that she mails you. And she did say that her price goes up in September when she reopens. So she's got 2 more days at that $30 price. So I'll put the link above and below. And if you have questions, just reach out and ask because I'd be happy to answer them. And I am going to, this week or next, I will be loading the flag template onto the website for sale where you can cut out your own or you can purchase. But I also will be adding details to this live. Yay! So I know it's early, but I know some of you like to paint these and sell them to other people. And so that would give you plenty of time to advertise for 4th of July. So have a great day. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate ya. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.